welcome to Something New to Learn YouTube channel. Let's see some basic concepts of Linux and some basic commands we use in Linux. Let's start from what is a Linux. Linux is an operating system, same like Windows and iOS and Mac OS. It is also an operating system. But the main differences between this Windows operating system and Linux operating system is in Windows operating system we use GUI interface GUI. We use GUI, where in Linux we use CLI. CLI. GUI means a graphical user interface. CLI means a command line interface. If you want to select any interface if you want to select any file or if you want to open any file in Windows operating system, we directly moves our mouse pointer to it, and we can directly double click it. We can open the file, or we can save the file. But in CLI we don't have any mouse pointer. We just use commands to open the file or to save the file or to do any operations in Linux operating system. We use only a keyboard to type. By using the commands only we can get the data, or we can save the file, or we do all the operations by using the keyboard by typing the commands only. But in GUI we don't need to have commands. We don't need to remember any commands to perform any operations in Windows operating system. Now let's see what is an operating system. Operating system is a software that manages all the hardware resources associated with your desktop or laptop. It is a software where all hardware resources are associated with this desktop and laptop, and it also manages communication between software and hardware. It manages all the communication between software and hardware is an operating system. If this operating system is not present, means if it is not there, then no software function will work. Without this, no software function will work, because the communication between the hardware and software is managed by the OS. No, if OS is not present, how it software will work? So that's why with the help of the OS only the software will work. Let's see some advantages of Linux. First advantage is open source. It is an open source where its source code is easily available to all of us. Anyone can have a programming knowledge. They can easily customize the operating system, and one can contribute or modify and distribute the enhance the code for any purpose. If they have knowledge on programming, they can customize the operating system also. It is known as it is one of the advantages of Linux is open source. Next, security. Security is a feature, is a main reason for reason is that the most favorable option is for the developer is security. Most of us developers choose operating system which provides more security when compared to other operating system. Like that only, this Linux provide more security when compared to another operating system. It is not completely safe, but it is less vulnerable than others. Each application needs to authorize by the admin only. By the admin user only, each application need to be authorized. The virus is not executed until the administrator provides the access password. In Linux we don't require any antivirus program. Did you see, like when we use Windows operating system, we have to install the antivirus software in our system to protect our files and to protect our system from the virus. But here we don't require any antivirus program in Linux. And next advantage is free. It is a free to use. We can easily download it. No need to buy this operating system. It is a free to use and no need to buy the license for it. Some operating system we have to buy and we have to use it, but here we don't need to buy this license. Directly we can use this operating system. And next, lightweight. It is a lightweight. The requirements of this Linux operating system is much lesser than other operating system. For example, the memory footprint or any disk space are were also lower. when compared to other operating system. And here most of the Linux weight is a distribution required as little 128 MB of RAM, around the same amount of disk space. And next, stability. Stability is more stable, means Linux is more stable when compared to other operating system, because it doesn't require any reboot the system to maintain the performance level. For example, if we face any issue in our system, in Windows system, operating system, we will reboot our system, then only it works. But here there is no need to reboot the system to maintain the performance level. It is a very rare condition, it slow down the system. It is very rare condition in the Linux system, sorry, in Linux operating system. Next, a performance level. Linux system provides high performance over different networks. It is capable of handling a large number of users work simultaneously. Large number of works simultaneously. And next, it is a flexibility. It is also provides very flexible. It can be also used for desktop applications and embedded systems and server applications too. It also provides restrictions option for specific computers, like we can only install only necessary components what we need for the system. No need to install unnecessary components. Like that, we can only install our necessary components which is useful for our system. So it is flexible. It is one of the advantages for this Linux. Like this, there are so many advantages in Linux, like it support multi-threading, and it also used for open source and free to use operating system. Let's see some variants used in the of Linux. Like here, some variants are Alma Linux and Ubuntu, RHEL, Red Hat, Debian. These are all some of the variants of Linux operating system. By using any of this, we can perform we can type the commands of Linux, we can execute the commands uh, of the Linux. I install Alma Linux. If you want to prefer Ubuntu, you can. Let's see some more commands which are useful for Linux operating system in next session. Thank you all.